Physics, Class 12, Chapter 6, Electromagnetic Induction, Motional Electromotive Force. Because of the motion, there is EMF. We have to find the formula for that. Consider a straight conductor moving in a uniform magnetic field. This is the PQ which is moving in the magnetic field, but we will take first the full loop. Let PQRS be a rectangular conductor of length x. So the length is taken as x and width is L. This width is taken as L, in which conductor PQ is free to move. So this PQ is moving left and right. Okay, it is free to move. Suppose PQ is moving towards left with constant velocity v. So we are taking at v shown here. Now you can see that PQRS is a loop which is perpendicular to the magnetic field. Why? Because here I have taken as a cross. That means field is going inside. So field is going inside. So it is perpendicular to the loop. Okay. And you know this is the area. So what is the area vector? Area vector also is perpendicular to the loop. So area vector is perpendicular to the loop. Then magnetic field also is perpendicular. That means area vector and magnetic field, they are parallel to each other. That means angle between them is 0. Magnetic flux is given by phi b is equal to b dot a. B and A are parallel. Okay, that means theta between them is 0. B dot A can be written as BA cos theta, but theta is 0, so I put cos 0, which is 1. What is the area? Area of this loop, that is length into width, that is x into L. So write x into L. Now you see, we have taken this PQ is moving, na? So there is a change in the area. When it is moving, change in the area. If change in the area, that means there will be the induced EMF by Faraday's law. So by Faraday's law of induction, E is equal to minus d phi b di by dt. Put the value of phi b x l. Now you see, b is not changing, length is not changing, but x is decreasing. When you program like this, x becomes smaller and smaller. So write dx by dt. But this is change in distance with respect to time, which gives you the velocity. You take dx by dt as minus b. So when you put minus b, minus a minus plus blv, I have written here, E is equal to blv, and this is the formula for motional electromotive force or motional EMF. In our textbook, they have done second method. We shall use that. Consider any arbitrary charge q in the conductor PQ. When rod moves with speed v, the charge will also move with speed v in magnetic field B. Okay, so look here. Now I take one charge here. The rod is moving. The charge is inside. Definitely it will move. But this is a magnetic field. It is moving in the magnetic field. So there is a force on this charge. And that force is given by F is equal to QVB. Okay, now direction. What is the direction? We have to use Fleming's left hand rule. So you can use Fleming's left hand rule. The forefinger will give you the field. The middle finger will give you the motion, that is here velocity, and thumb will give you the field. Force. So you look here, the field is inside, the motion is this side, so force is downward. Okay, so force will be downward. So the force on the charge will be towards Q. So the force same magnitude, but force will be towards down, and all will have the force towards this side. So here becomes positive, and that you can just think that the charge will fall this side. Okay, so we can just say here that all charges will experience same force in same magnitude and same direction towards Q. The work done in moving charge from P to Q, work equal to force into displacement. Force is this much, and displacement, how much they can move? They can move this much length, okay, L. So they will move this much distance, that is L. So you can write displacement as L. F is equal to QVB. Put the value. Since EMF is work done per unit charge, okay, this also we know that EMF is work done per unit charge, that we have done in chapter 2, that is W by Q. Put the value of W, QVBL divided by Q. Q cut, you get BLV. That means E is equal to BLV. That is what you have found here. Okay, so you get the same formula. In case of stationary conductor, V is 0. So the force will be given as F is equal to Q E cross E plus V cross B. V is 0, so this cancel, Q into E. So what we say? The existence of induced EMF or current, a time varying magnetic field generates an electric field. So electric field is generated here. We have got small topic here. Motional EMF due to a rotation of a rod. Consider a rod of length R rotating in a uniform magnetic field B perpendicular to the plane of rotation with angular speed omega. Okay, so this is my rod OP, length is R, is moving here, rotating here. The magnetic field is perpendicular. The cross sign means it is towards the inside. Okay, here magnetic field is inside. This is the loop. Na? This will form a loop. So here also, what will be the area vector? Perpendicular. So area vector and B will be parallel. Okay, it is moving with the omega velocity. Suppose at time t equal to 0 it is at P. It is moving with the velocity omega, angular velocity. After time t it reaches at Q. So it will sweep some area. Okay, so what happens here? The area is changing. Okay, when it is moving, the area is changing. It is rotating, so the area is changing. So EMF will be induced, but it will be because of change in the area. Okay, an area will be, how will you find? We will find the area for one full round and we'll find what will be for theta. See, I have written here. Suppose at t equal to 0, what I said, I am just writing here, the position is at P and after time t it reaches at Q and it sweeps substance angle theta at fixed and O and it will sweep some area sector POQ. Now in one, if it takes one full round, okay, that means the angle will be how much? One full round means 2 pi angle. Okay, and how much area? The full area will be, from here you consider all this area will become area of a circle, that is pi r square. Okay, but I want for theta. So for theta angle, how much area? Pi r square into theta divided by 2 pi. Call it number 1. Now as I said, area is changing. So EMF is induced and we use Faraday's law of induction. d phi b by dt, that is negative A dot b. A dot b means AB cos alpha I am taking, because theta already we have used, na? So I am taking alpha. But here again A and B are parallel, so alpha will be 0. So I have written here. Here A parallel to B, alpha is 0, cos 0 is 1. So this value goes, you remains here AB. But B is not changing, only area is changing. So minus B dA by dt. A value put from here. Here you can cut pi. So you get r square theta by 2. Okay, here. Now here see, this is the length of the rod, will not change. I take out. 2 is fixed, will not change. Theta will change. So d theta by dt will come. What is d theta by dt? This is angular change in the angular displacement. That is nothing but the angular velocity, that is omega. So E is equal to 1 by 2 b r square omega. D theta by dt is minus omega, taking as minus angular velocity. Okay, if you want to write in a frequency form, then omega can be written as 2 pi mu. Mu is the frequency. We'll keep this much. Thank you very much.